All right, what's up, people? Uh, yeah, I always walk in blind to everything. I just made this like a few minutes ago. Um, so don't worry, brother. I'm gonna get to you in a second. All right, about the meaning of Al Imran. Um, the Gospel of Thomas 3 is interesting because it's very long, and I think it would, be worthy of a recitation. So, and of course, it begins. Jesus said, If those who lead you to, what the fuck? If those who lead you say to you, see, the kingdom is in the sky, then the birds of the, okay, this is the famous. This is not something that you'll find in the Bible, but it's the fish will precede you. Okay, so let's go. Jesus said, if those who lead you say to you, see, the kingdom is in the sky, then the birds of the sky will precede you. If they say to you, is in the sea, then the fish will precede you. Rather, the kingdom is inside of you and is outside of you. When you come to know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will realize that it is you who are the sons of the living Father. But if you refuse the knowledge, then you dwell in whatever poverty. Yeah, I was gonna say hell. I mean, okay. So now we're gonna do Qur'an Surah Al Imran ayat 1 to 3. Alif Lam Mim. Yeah, hey, I had it right. My teacher was not my teacher because I'm no teacher. Being an autodidact is hard, dude. Having to learn things for yourself when you can't, it's always fun. Alif Lam Mim. Allah. There is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of existence. He has sent down upon you, Prophet, the book in truth, confirming what was before it, and He revealed the Torah and the Gospel. Wow. Now, see, people, they also, they say to me, like, why do you have so much respect for the Quran? What are you, a crypto Muslim or something? I'm like, no, I'm not a Muslim at all. But the thing is that I can respect the fuck out of it. Why? You're looking at it. That's why. First of all, you cannot explain verse 1. Alif Lam Mim. Nobody knows what the abbreviated letters are. And it's not just Alif Lam Mim. It's all of them. When somebody said, I think it was Jafer that said this. And Jafer, I love Jafer. Jafer is one of the coolest motherfuckers. He's a brother in arms, in my opinion. I mean, he might not look at me that way. I don't care. But the point being is, he's a brother in arms to me. A guy that's extremely fucking smart. He tried to say, well, it meant this. And I'm like, and then I started pulling him up. Like, I'm like, okay, what about Surah Noon? What about, Tasin? And it's like, he never got back to me, but he'll get back to me. Jafer always gets back. One of the smartest guys that I've ever come across is Jafer. Just being real with you. But just these first three ayat in Surah 3. First, the first one is Alif Lam Mim. You don't know what that means. And then what does it say immediately? Allah. That means God. There is no deity except Him. The unity of God. The ever-living. The sustainer of existence. Is that not the most perfect fucking verse you've ever heard? You weird-ass motherfuckers. And then look. He has sent down upon you, Prophet, the book in truth, confirming what was before it, and He revealed the Torah and the Gospel. Now, one of the things that I think is most important about the what I call the prefix surahs, which is basically every surah that has a prefix in front of it, ALM, ALMR, ALMS, go through it. Tasin, do it. Noon. Do it. All you're going to find is that a common theme keeps coming up. And it has to do with something called a book. A book. A revelation. My idea that I've had for a long time is something called the Book of Clear Signs. And it's 12 clear signs. I'm not going to get into it because until I get somebody that's fluent in Arabic that I can talk to about this, it makes no sense. It would not make any sense to anybody, and I would just be speaking out of my ass. And I don't want to do that. Okay, so now we're going to get to another brother. We're going to get to another brother. Salsi. Is he saying he's salty? I don't know what that's Salsi. I don't know. Hey man, love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing harder, dude. You're doing the right thing. And he said, okay, so I asked a question about the identity of the man named Imran. Now, I'm going to make a very controversial statement when I say this. Is that I think it actually refers to, okay, the normal answer is that it refers to Joachim, who is basically the mother of, he was married to a woman named Anne, and then they gave birth to the Virgin Mary, I guess. You know, that's the theory, okay? So that's who that guy is, theoretically. I'm going to make the argument, and I'm not going to prove it. I'm not going to substantiate it. I'm not going to say anything other than I'm going to just fucking say it, and you're going to have to fucking think about it. I think it's referring to Joseph, the husband of Mary. I know. See, and what Salsi said to me, and it's 100% true, is that the Quran kind of mixes up Marys. There's like the Mary that's the sister of Moses or whatever, and then there's Mary, the mother of Jesus, you know? And the Quran somewhat mixes them up. Or does it? You know what I'm saying? Or does it? Or is there something else like deeper going on with that? Like, for example, I know this sounds like a polemic and like I'm defending Islam in a way that I really shouldn't be. Not really true. What I'm saying is a comic book can do, like they can do twists and turns and you're like, holy shit. Oh, you mean it's connected? Oh, wow. Dude, that's so fucking awesome. So then I think, okay, so who the character Imran is like, of course, you're correct. According to all the fucking like text, is yes, it's Joachim, it's fucking the husband of the you know, Saint Anne that became the mother of the Virgin Mary, right? And it was confused with the Miriam that is the sister of Moses or whatever. I don't know. What I'm saying is I identify him as Joseph, meaning the father of Jesus. And if you actually look at the whole surah number 3 and who is the center of it, what is it centered on? I mean, when we get to the story, you know what I'm saying? Then you might think like, oh shit, he might be onto something. Or you'll probably be like, man, shut the fuck up. Either way, it's okay. Because why? Because this is not my religion. And the Quran itself says, and I forget which verse it is, it says, you have your religion and I have mine. I don't have a religion. Yeah, I violated the Quran, so sue me, motherfucker. But hey, the point being is that yes, I will identify Imran with Joseph, meaning the father of Jesus. Because the thing about, nobody ever says who the father of Jesus was. They will say that, you know, Joseph was a stepfather or some shit like that. Like he just stepped in at a certain point, like, you know, old man had to help Mary out, whatever. I don't believe that. I don't believe that's true at all. Then we can start getting into the fucking whole, what is it? The Pantera argument. You know what I'm saying? The son of the panther. Do we need, I mean, we can go all places if we want to go all places. I can do it. It's not like it's hard for me. I actually like this shit. It's fun to me. So I can identify Imran with Joseph, the father of Jesus. And you can say, well, that's fucking stupid. How can you do that? It's evidently fucking, the husband of fucking Anne who gave birth to Mary. So then we get into guess we gotta go into the fucking Immaculate Conception. Conceived without sin. What? I know. Gets fun at a time, doesn't it?